Hi guys, what's up? This is a commentary that I'm gonna make because I heard something a bit annoying this weekend. And I know a lot of my videos have always been like, oh, I hate this about gaming, this should change, whatever. But this one is actually not about developers or the way people play games. I know, interesting. What I wanna do is open people's eyes up to a new way of thinking. See, I've been told by quite a lot of people that they don't want to purchase Titanfall because it does not have a single player campaign and thus is not worth the $60 USD that they are asking for the game. That is stupid. Just because a game does not have a single player campaign, or a single player portion I should say, does not mean that a game is not worth $60. I have seen more polish and attention to detail of gameplay mechanics and such in that game than I have seen in any other multiplayer game for quite a long time. Games like this, where stuff gets added repeatedly, they might arrive at some point, oh crap, at that level of detail. But they don't start at that level of detail. Titanfall has started at that level of detail. That is a whole new thing. And I like that. That is Titanfall. Hold on. Yep, sorry about that. Such as the dangers of the live commentary. Anyway, as to what I was saying. You ain't getting me with that. No slip. Right. I want people to try and understand exactly what quality is. You see, the thing about Titanfall, as I stated, is that Titanfall has a ridiculous amount of quality put into that game. That game has so much polish, so much fine tuning on its mechanics. You can wall run on almost anything. You can jump and climb on almost anything. They even set parts of the map that they don't want you to climb on top of as being labeled as too high. It's not to say that you can't go there, but if you stay there, you will die, sort of like Battlefield style if you exit the sides. However, the sides usually have extremely large walls or an ocean or something that you can't cross. They have the ability to stop climbing on something if you hit the back button while climbing on it. Do you know what was the last game to do that? Brink. You know how many people like Brink? Nobody. Why? I don't know. You ask the people who don't like them. They'll have no reasons to give you. But that's not the point. The point is that they took a whole lot of stuff, good stuff that people haven't even seen before because they haven't played the games to see them, and put it in that game, and really filled and fleshed out that multiplayer. And I haven't even played the final release. I haven't played Stride. I haven't used the Strider Titan that I want to use. I have seen one Ogre and one Strider, and even the hatch that you use to like get into them is so different. Yeah, the hatch you use to get into the Strider and the Ogres is so different. Oh crap. No, no, no. No. Yep, sorry about that once again. And again, hold on. Right, okay. Cool. Again, such are the dangers of the live commentary. Now, on to the matter at hand. You trying to tell me that a game that has so much polish and effort and everything that's good about gaming and everything that should go into multiplayer titles put into it is less of a game because it doesn't have a single player campaign. When is the last time you finished a COD campaign? Or a Battlefield campaign? Battlefield 3 and 4 campaigns were so bloody generic it wasn't even funny. Hell, even Battlefield 4, sorry, Battlefield 4's campaign didn't even have the extra stuff available to it that the multiplayer had, like the FOV slider, or the frame rate locks, or any of that stuff. It was so bare bones. It was like they just slapped this on and said, here, enjoy it. The only reason a lot of people played it is to get the guns, because you can't get the guns by playing multiplayer. And then you have even more of a flip side about it. Look at, what do you call that game? Oh, my bad. Stop! No, whatever. Look at that game. Single player games that people will buy for $60 flat. Like BioShock Infinite. I mean, BioShock Infinite was a wonderful masterpiece of an experience, don't get me wrong. However, that doesn't mean that BioShock Infinite was anywhere close to being, you know, a master of a game with intense replay value or anything like that. If anything, BioShock Infinite had one of the least replay values out of the BioShock games because it had no alternate endings, and any of the choices that you made in the game. Oh wow. No, you didn't hear. Nope. Right, all the choices that you made in the game were pretty much pointless. No. No, I'm not dealing with you. Because no matter what you did, the ending was still the same, am I correct? But you know what? People think that's better, that's more of a game. And I, for the life of me, cannot understand them. That's just something I can't understand. How could you think that's more of a game just because, you know, that? I mean, don't get me wrong, as I said, it was a fantastic experience. Yeah, it was a fantastic experience, but it doesn't mean it was the greatest game of all time. I put 18 hours into that game. That game cost me $60. I put 1100 hours into Black Ops 1 because I loved it that much. Even when the servers went down and there was just literally nobody playing anymore, I still loved it and played it. That's more worth my $60, despite it being a COD game, and everybody will probably crucify me for this. But it's the truth. I would much rather have spent that $60 on that game, because I got more of it. And you're likely to get more out of Titanfall without the single player campaign, because the time that they would have taken with the single player campaign, they used to polish the multiplayer that much more. You gotta think about things. You gotta understand that not always are you gonna get, you know, everything's not gonna be perfect all the time. I would rather that people put more effort into the little bit of content they have, and that we get high quality content, no matter what the game is, that really earns our dollars. And that's what Titanfall is appearing to do. It looks to me like we're gonna get really high quality content out of that game. And as I said, the game hasn't even come out yet. But that's what it feels like to me. If this guy spawns behind me, I'm gonna rage. I can't tell where he is. Anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point about it. Just because the game is $60 doesn't mean it isn't worth it. That game is more optimized and thought out and balanced and stable than Battlefield, which you have already dropped $120 on, or $110 on, or that Call of Duty, which you've dropped more than $110 on and $120, because you likely bought the damn season pass You're still playing it. You're waiting for the DLC. The DLC isn't gonna help the game become any better. Unless if you bought it on PC. Holy crap, I feel sorry for you. But Titanfall isn't gonna be like that. What do you want me to tell you? But this is the thing. I just so many. Nope. No. No. No way, sir. Ah. Big win. And before he kills me instantly. Yep. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Think about things a bit. I know I kind of like went off. Hey, yo, no, no, you die. No, you don't kill me either. Son of a good. What's that? Come in fair. Come now, Patriarch. Is that thing dead? Oh, it died. Cool. Anyway, well, with that, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna end that, my commentary because I've said pretty much all I need to say. You guys gotta think about things. Pay for quality. Don't pay for useless quantity. Alright, well, that's all. I don't even know if this will even hit YouTube. I'll have to decide. See you. Have a nice time.